Adventure Time is full of weird jokes. There are talking candy people, a vampire queen who pay a vampire queen who plays bass, a magical dog that can stretch into literal anything. On the surface, it looks like one of the most random cartoons ever made. But every now and then, Adventure Time reminds you that its world is actually terrifying, and one of the darkest jokes in the entire series is hidden in plain sight. It's the Candy Kingdom. Think about it. Princess Bubblegum is usually portrayed as one of the heroes. She's intelligent, she's responsible, she's beautiful, she's annoying, she's a lesbian. She's constantly trying to protect her kingdom. But the more you pay attention, the stranger things become. Because the Candy Kingdom is not really a kingdom, it's an experiment. Princess Bubblegum literally creates life. Most of her citizens did not grow up naturally, she made them herself, and many of them are intentionally designed to be less intelligent. At first, this seems like a harmless joke. The Candy people are goofy, they are clueless, they are harmless, they are constantly getting themselves into ridiculous situations. It's funny until you realize what the joke is actually implying. These citizens are completely dependent on Bubblegum. They rely on her for almost everything. Many of them can't make decisions on their own. Some barely understand the world around them, and whatever something goes wrong, Princess Bubblegum steps in to fix it. The joke is that she's basically the parent of an entire civilization, but the darker interpretation is that she created a society that can never function without her. What's fascinating is that Adventure Time knows this. The show repeatedly hints that Bubblegum's behavior is controlling. She spies on citizens, tracks people's activities, monitors potential threats, and sometimes makes decisions without asking anyone. The scary part, she is usually right, which makes the situation even more uncomfortable. That's the genius of the joke. Adventure Time presents it with colorful candy people and silly humor, but underneath the comedy is a genuine unsettling question. If you create a society that depends on you for everything, are you protecting it or controlling it? As a kid, you laugh because the candy citizens are ridiculous. As an adult, you start noticing how weirdly the entire system really is. And suddenly, the joke is not quite as funny anymore. It's a subtle reminder that Adventure Time was never just a random cartoon. Underneath all the magic and absurdity was a surprisingly thoughtful show about power, responsibility, and the consequences of trying to control everything. And that's why the Candy Kingdom might contain the darkest joke in the entire series, because the joke isn't about the Candy Kingdom. The joke is that nobody in the kingdom realizes they are part of the experiment except Princess Bubblegum.
Candy people explode when they get scared?
Not telling the candy people about the zombies is so important that you need to promise. Royal promise. Not to let anyone find out about the zombies. Ever.
Okay.